few months ago, I went on a holiday with my friends, okay? It's like one of those, like, you know, one of those, like, party islands where you go out and you get pissed every night and all that shit, all right? And, you know, I had a friend there, who me and my friend at the time, we were just, like, walking around. We had, like, half the group had separated from us for some fucking reason. I don't even know why. They'd gone off to do something, all right? It was on, like, we were on, like, a beach, okay? We were on a beach, and there was, like, you know, it's quite late, so everyone's kind of on there. Not many people in the nightclubs anymore, because they've kind of all been kicked out. So everyone's on the beach, and everyone's kind of just chilling, doing their own shit, being fucking idiots, whatever. And me and my friend were just walking, okay? And my friend said to me, he just went, yo, look at that girl. And he was like, he found this girl attractive, okay? And at the time, he was so, like, scared to go and talk to her. He was, like, really, like, well, in fairness, not scared, but he didn't want to, because he was a little bit still wary of that, you know, still wary of rejection. Didn't really know how to handle rejection. Didn't understand the emotions, sort of, tied to it, okay? So then I told my friends to go and do this one thing, okay? I told him to go and do it, and it was a certain thing to say, all right? I told him to just go say it. And then, so he's gone off, right? He's gone off. And I'm just trying to pretend like I'm not his friend and I don't know him. I'm trying to not make it obvious, because he's gone up to this girl, and she's with like a group of 2 other friends. So I'm then walking, and as I'm walking, I'm kind of walking like that, to kind of like obviously look at where he's going. And I fucking tripped over this like little, you know, those like wooden beds that you kind of fucking, whatever they're called, that you lay on it on the beach. I've tripped over one of them, and I'm on the floor, fucking face planted in the sand, and like, everyone's fucking like laughing at me. Everyone, you know, all the girls are laughing, and so I'm like fucking embarrassed as shit. And they've all gone like, you know, they're laughing, but they're kind of like, oh, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good, sweet, I'm sweet. Fucking crying inside, bro, because I've just fell over and absolutely embarrassed myself. But literally, I've missed everything, right? And I've got up, and my friend is just necking on with this girl, just fully like making out with her, like bumping into everyone and shit. Like, it was like, I don't know, it was such a like wholesome moment for me, because it was like this, it was a really eye-opening moment for me, where it was like, because before then I hadn't started this channel, I had so much knowledge to give, but I'd told him to do this one thing and it worked. And it was like, you know, I didn't even that wasn't even me trying to make him become someone who knows how to be good at women. That was just me telling him to do one thing, just telling him to say one thing to her. And he went and he was like making out with her aggressively, like on the beach, bro, after just saying this one thing, after I just wanted him to do it. And he comes back to me, he's like, oh, bro, what the fuck? How did you even know that shit? And I was like, it really made me realize that I was like, I actually have so much knowledge to give. And I think a lot of you lot are probably in those positions now where you like, I could probably pick out every single one of you watching this video, right, that has got something about you that you could potentially, you know, put out there to the world and potentially give some value out to the world. I believe that every single person has got something like that, because, you know, when it comes to like helping people, when it comes to, you know, trying to make a difference in the world, you don't have to necessarily be someone who is like, who has like some brand new invention or something. You know, you can just know a lot about a certain topic, all right? And there's always going to be someone who is at a lower point than you. There's always going to be someone who knows less than you. Even if you're a complete beginner in something, right, there's always going to be someone who knows less than you, and you can therefore teach that person, no matter how much experience you've got, okay? Because, and it was that event in my life where I realised, I was like, I've got so much knowledge about this area, about like, you know, about women. I understand it all. So why would I not teach that? Okay, and that's what I'm obviously doing now. But at the time, I was so oblivious to it. I was like, shit, I've got like so much knowledge to give, and that was just me helping this one friend. I was thinking, how many other people could I help? And obviously to this day, I've helped so many other people. You know, so many young men who have come to me and I've been like, yo, I need your help. I've helped them, and they've got the results, bro. All right, and I can prove it, okay? Because, and a lot of people say like, oh yeah, bro, because I'll be scrolling through some of my Instagram reel comments, some of my YouTube comments, and I'll get people that say to me like, oh bro, you're too young to know what you're on about, just fucking go back and play Fortnite or something. And I find that really amusing. I find that really funny, because I'm sat there like, bro, you're saying that, but I actually know what I'm talking about, and I actually live the life that I say I am. Everything that I say on this camera is completely authentic, all right? Because the thing is, age does not correlate to experience, all right? I can be, you know, I'm 19 years old, okay? I'm only 19. I guarantee I've lived so much more life than most 30-year-olds, and I've done so much more, because like, I just try things, all right? I just take risks and I try things and I do things, and I'm not scared of the outcome of shit. And I just go on and I live life and I make mistakes and I fuck up and I succeed and I learn and I gain knowledge, all right? That's how you gain knowledge. Reality is the best teacher, all right? You can't just sit on and watch YouTube videos like this all the time and expect to just know shit all the time, all of a sudden. That's not how it works, bro. You have to go out and live life, apply, you know, watching these videos is cool, all right? Fine, watch videos like this, watch educational videos. That's brilliant. I encourage you all to do that. But then the lessons you learn in these videos, go and put them into action, bro. Put them into the physical reality. Go and learn some things. Learn if it works or not. Learn if, you know, I don't want you guys to just blindly follow everyone and just take everyone's word for it and be like, oh yeah, that obviously works. You know, that's obviously the way it is. That's fine. Go and put shit, go and test shit out, all right? Go and fucking put something into physical reality. Go and test something. Go and try something. Go do something, all right? To just learn and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then who gives a fuck, bro? You've learned something. That's how it is. So because I'm so young, right, sorry about that, boys. The fucking camera completely cut out. Don't know what's going on there. But yeah, as I was saying, age does not correlate to experience, right? So I've experienced so much more, like I've said, than probably every other 30-year-old in the world, because I've just done more, okay? I've just taken more action, all right? And that's how I want you guys to live, okay? But I just find it really amusing when I sit there and I read these comments of people saying, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, but I actually do. I've literally proved everything. I've helped people do the same things that I have done. I've not always been at this level where I've got this knowledge. I've you know, there's times when I've been completely shit at something, where I was, you know, 15, 16 years old, where I knew fucking nothing, and I was the one having to go and ask for help, and I was the one having to go and, you know, seek out knowledge, okay, because I didn't know anything, and I made so many mistakes. But the thing is, I just went and I went into this with this mindset of, right, I'm just going to go and do something about it and just learn, okay? Just go and learn, just go and do something about it, all right? Because reality will teach you all the lessons that you need to be taught, okay? Yes, like I've said, these videos are good, okay, but you know, fucking hell, bro. It's like, you can only go and, there's only so much a YouTube video can teach you. Maybe, you know, go spend a little bit of money if you have to. Go to a certain place. Go and do something that makes you a little bit uncomfortable, all right? Because that's how you're going to start learning shit. And then you'll be one of those guys that are like really amused when someone's saying, oh, you don't have any knowledge. You're only fucking, you know, you're only 20 years old or whatever, how old you are. You're probably going to be quite young. You know, you're probably all, if you're watching this video, you're probably a very self-driven and independent young man who wants to achieve a lot. And that's, you know, that's good, bro. So you're going to be one of those people that have got loads, you're going to end up with loads of knowledge, and people are going to take the piss out of you for it and say that you don't, but you're going to laugh at them because you actually do, you actually live that life. And that's where I am now. Like I said, by no means am I at the point where I really want to be, where I want to, you know, where I'm at the highest level of success that I want to be just yet, because I've only just started this. But, you know, I've got so much to teach, and I've got so much to give, and I've got so much knowledge. And it's just, I find it really amusing when people say, even in this really early stage of my journey, where people don't really trust me. I get it, because, you know, I've not built that trust with you lot yet, that, you know, that I am actually the guy that I say I am. But I promise you I am, okay? Because, and that's why I laugh at it, because I do live this life that I say I do, you know, have this knowledge. All right, and I've proven it. There's so many young men that I've already helped to this point. You know, I've had guys that have come to me with like, are completely terrified of talking to women, and in like fucking, I don't know, like 2 weeks, they go to their nightclub, and they've got like girls following them around all night, and then they message me like, oh bro, you've helped me so much. Like, I didn't even realize that this shit works. I didn't realize that you were actually able to do this for me. You know, people, you have to build a lot of trust up to people as someone who's trying to give knowledge out, and as a creator, because yeah, bro, you've got to trust someone to really let them help you, and I get that. But I want to just really let you boys know that this is the knowledge that you're going to get if you actually begin to start investing in yourself, and this is the way you're going to become if you start really honing in. Okay, trust me, boys. There's no bigger regret that you'll have if, when you go on in a few years and you've kind of not taken as much action, and you've said, oh, I didn't do that because I wanted to save a bit of money or something. Like, bro, trust me, boys. There's so many lessons that you need to still learn, and it takes certain levels of commitment to really go and do that. All right, and your competition is fucking zero, because there's a million guys out there that, like I've said, you know, when I was scrolling through my Instagram, and I'll see hate comments from guys, and they're like, oh yeah, you're just a fucking incel, you don't know what you're talking about. And I look at their profile pictures, and they're like fucking some obese guy holding a bag of Cheetos up. And I'm just thinking, like, bro, this is guys' competition these days. You've got people hating on people like me for trying to like, portray something positive, and they're just obviously those guys sitting there making excuses for themselves because they don't have the energy and they don't have the motivation to put the effort in. So they're just going to obviously sit there, stay shit, and then they're going to go and hate on people like us, all right? You know, self-driven young men who want to start doing well, they're going to hate on us, bro, and that's fair enough. You know, they can sit there and do that. But obviously, like I said, if you're watching this video, you're probably a very independent, self-driven young man. You just need the right direction. You need to be directed in the right way. You need the right knowledge to go and put that energy into the right things, okay? That's why I highly recommend you join my mentorship, link below, or you can book your 30-minute call with me, which is only £20, all right? £20 per 30-minute call. I could be charging that shit for so much more, but I'm not, because I want as many young men to start, you know, gaining the knowledge and gaining the confidence in themselves to go and do the things they want to be able to do, all right? You're probably going to go spend that money on a fucking Domino's pizza or something anyway later this week, bro. So, you know, go spend it on something up quick, because my camera keeps fucking dying for some reason. I need to sort this shit out. Yeah, bro, join the mentorship, all right, bro? There's not much time to really make a difference in this world. You've got to start acting now, okay? Because this shit's only getting harder and it's only going to get more difficult, and you don't want to be at a point where you're kind of fucking 30 years old and you ain't got a woman to fucking reproduce with or have kids with, and you know you're going to be obese and it's going to be too late because you're too old to really do anything about it. You don't want that, bro. I don't know, and I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm saying that because I want you guys to have the best lives you can be, and I want you guys to be as successful as you can be, all right, bro? So really think about it, boys, all right? Fucking hell, bro. Trying to get this all out quick before my phone fucks up again. Hope that was helpful for you, boys. Stay active, and I'll see you in a bit.